Hello everyone, welcome to the MJM Horror channel. Today's scariest story is about the war between Godzilla and Kong, where strange and scary things happen that will definitely shock you. So don't miss this video and stay with me until the end. In the twilight depth of Hollow Earth, a tremor snaked through the obsidian caverns, awakening something ancient and terrible. Godzilla, king of the monsters, felt the vibration in his volcanic bones, a prickle of unease he couldn't shake. Meanwhile, on Skull Island, Kong the island's colossal lord roared in primal unease, sensing a threat that transcended earthly rivals. Drawn by this shared premonition, they converged on the heart of Hollow Earth, where a gargantuan skull, crafted from obsidian and etched with cryptic glyphs, pulsed with an unholy luminescence. From its eye sockets, tendrils of bone and shadow whipped forth, twisting and coalescing into a grotesque leviathan. Goroth, the warrior, a nightmare whispered in forgotten legends. The battle that followed was a symphony of horror. Godzilla unleashed his atomic breath, searing Goroth's bony form, only to watch the fleshman and pulsate with a sickly glow. Kong, his fists tearing through the creature's flesh, found himself trapped in a macabre dance, limbs snagged by tendrils that dissolved bone and marrow with a single touch. But Goroth's true horror lay not in his physical might, but in his insidious touch. With each blow, each clash, it siphoned off their life force, their primal rage filling its monstrous form. Godzilla, his atomic fire flickering, grew gaunt and skeletal, his eyes burning with a malevolent gleam. Kong, his muscles screaming in protest, became a puppet of his own fury, lashing out at Godzilla in a twisted parody of their past rivalry. The battlefield, once a cavern carved from obsidian, warped and shifted under Goroth's influence. Buildings twisted into grotesque parodies, statues screamed silent pleas, and the very fabric of reality stretched and tore. Poe, arriving with the Furious Five, witnessed the unfolding nightmare, two titans, once symbols of power, twisted into instruments of destruction. Knowing brute force wouldn't suffice, Poe, with tears streaming down his face, unfurled a banner woven from the feathers of the mythical rock, imbued with the sense of life and hope. As he spread it wide, sunlight, stolen from another dimension, spilled into the cavern, a stark defiance against the encroaching darkness. The light, amplified by the Five Sky and Poe's grief, washed over Godzilla and Kong, jolting them from their circular rage. Shame and horror flickered in their eyes as they saw the destruction they had wrought, the world around them a grotesque reflection of their twisted minds. With a guttural roar, fueled by a newfound resolution, they turned their combined might on Goroth. Godzilla, channeling the soul and sunlight through his atomic breath, unleashed a beam of celestial brilliance that tore through the devourer's maw. Kong, his fist imbued with the Five Sky, pummeled the creature's core, each blow a hammer, blew against his encroaching darkness. Finally, with a shriek that shattered the very foundation of Hollow Earth, Goroth imploded, its shadow essence sucked back into the skull's abyssal maw. Silence descended, thick and heavy, broken only by the red gasps of Godzilla and Kong, two monstrous survivors clinging to the precipice of oblivion. Godzilla and Kong, forever scarred by the battle, returned to their domains, a shaky truce forged in the face of the devourer. The world above remained blissfully unever of the near apocalypse averted, but in the nightmares of both titans, the echo of Goroth's hunger lingered, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks at the edge of existence and the fragile line between rage and oblivion. The story of their monstrous descent and desperate redemption wasn't one of heroic defiance, but a chilling echo of humanity's own capacity for self-destruction and the constant struggle against the darkness that resides within us all. And in the whispers of the wind and the tremors of the earth, a warning resonated. The devourer may be gone, but his hunger remains, waiting for the next time rage and despair cloud our hearts, ready to twist even the mightiest into instruments of their own destruction. Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed this horror story, please subscribe my channel, like the video, and write your comments. And if you like the subject of the story, write me your comments. And I leave you to the great God until Monday.